Hello, everybody, and welcome to another figure review. Today, we'll be taking a closer look at the Mad Marauders barbecue or Gabriel barbecue Kelly. And essentially, what this subline is another sub team, just like Tiger Force, but this time the Slaughter Marauders, or in this case, the Mad Marauders, which I guess they couldn't get the license or the name to use Slaughter's or Sergeant Slaughter's name, so they had to change it to Mad Marauders. I don't know how any of that works, but the art is pretty cool. It has this sort of purplish, pinkish hue, and barbecue is in his blue colors, which isn't really noticeable too much, but the figure is very noticeable. Here we have the accessory box, very long, number 58, and the figure itself. So let me get him out of the box and we'll take a closer look at his accessories and paint. Alright, so quickly go through accessories because they're essentially the same thing as the Target exclusive normal version of barbecue. We have the hose for the tank here, which this time is in blue compared to the orange one, but you still get those nice decals in there. Looking pretty sweet. And yeah, all this other detail. So very nice. You have his smaller axe with some nice silver paint on the blade and on the knuckles. Very similar to the old one as well. And then we have his bigger axe. There you go, silver blade, which this time it's painted all the way up here compared to the last one where it's just sort of on the edge of the blade. So there's that difference. And then his sort of flamethrower accessory which we've seen before as well. And essentially you just connect this hose there and then connect the other end over here, and there that goes. You're ready to equip them. Anyway, now it's time for the figure. Here we have him. He's essentially just a repaint from the previous one we had. There are a few differences actually in terms of paint that they didn't really bother and including with this new one. First and foremost, we don't have that weird whatever this logo or emblem is. We don't get it with this new one. We also don't get this green paint on this guy over here. But other than that, they're pretty much the same, just different tone. And so what the Slaughter Marauders or Mad Marauders are is a sub-team led by Sergeant Slaughter himself, and they all sport a sort of bluish, greenish attire. And I believe this team is smaller than Tiger Force. I'm not too sure. I'll probably put up some image with the complete team so that you guys also get an idea of which other characters we can expect to get a repaint on. But yeah, this is a figure I wasn't planning on picking up. I still don't. This is my brother's copy, so thank you, brother, for supplying figures and getting figures that I may not get myself. So yeah, not my figure, but I think it looks pretty good. Not having it in hand, it looks kind of cool. I like the different colors we're seeing here. Get a closer look at that. We get like brownish. I don't know how well that is gonna show, but it's sort of a brownish here and then sort of gray, and then you get that nice green in different spots. The blue here does look kind of weird, and then you have black here. I don't know, I think that looks kind of weird, but I don't know, it doesn't really bother me. So yeah, there's that. Black boots, and the gauntlet has some nice silver on top and then black green in the inside. yeah, very nice overall. The blue over here looks very nice as well. Very cool. And then a whole bunch of green for the back. So yeah, in terms of articulation, this guy can move pretty well for a big guy. His head is still on a disc hinge. I don't know how well you guys can see that, but he is on the disc hinge. Maybe here you can see it. I don't know, but he can look up about that much, probably even more, and down, side to side. Good pivoting, even with a disc hinge. His arms can go out pretty tight joints, but they can go out about that much only. He does have a butterfly joint in there, which isn't moving at all. It may be stuck in there, but it wouldn't move as much either way. With this last one, it wouldn't really move, so there's that. Double jointed arms go up about that much, and then he has a vertical hinge, so that can go up and down, and vertical hinge on this hand as well, both trigger hands. He has a waist pivot down there. He probably has an ab crunch, but you know, the vest doesn't allow any ab crunch. He can kick out about that much. He does have upper thigh cuts, which are hidden by these cool holsters, so you get that. Double jointed knees go up about that much, pretty good for a big guy. And boot swivel, and ankle goes back up, and he has ankle pivot. I will say the joints on this guy are rather smoother than the previous orange one. These were very tight and would lead to stress marks. I guess the plastic they used on this guy is stronger, a bit tougher, which is very appreciated. Alright, so he does have quite a few weapon storage options. You get storage for the smaller axe here on the side. Basically, just hangs on there. And then you get on the back piece itself, you get a slot here for the bigger axe. So there that goes. And then you have obviously the hole in the back for the back piece in, and you have a holster itself for the flamethrower there, and then but we're gonna pose them with it in hand. So yeah, good weapon storage. So here we have them in a simple pose. Great repaint, I think. You know, obviously some people wanted to see the Slaughtered Marauders sub-team in classified form. So this definitely is going to appeal to those collectors. Me personally, I don't want to start another sub-team. I think I want to complete Tiger Force first and then start another sub-team. But I mean, it's a great repaint, great accessories that we have seen before, great paint overall. And yeah, I'll leave you guys to it, and that will conclude my video. So I'll see you guys in the next video.